Howdy. In this video, I'm going to be going on a dive trip with my Dive 260 class.
Bam, 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 bam.
Alright, so I'm going to be going on a 2-day dive trip with my Dive 260 class. We're going to be going to Mammoth Lake and doing a total of 5 dives. We're going to do a shore dive, a deep dive, a navigation dive, a search and recovery dive, and a wreck dive. Bought a whole bunch of new equipment for this class, and I'll be excited to use it. Unfortunately, I don't have an underwater camera. Even if I did, I don't think it would be worth it to film under that lake because it's supposed to be really murky. One thing I didn't anticipate coming into my dive class was just how expensive of a hobby diving is. Even with my student discount, whenever I go to the dive shop on the island, I end up spending over $50 every time I go. My dive light, it costs $81. Booties, $60. SMB, $65. Cutting device, $35. I think my favorite piece of dive equipment that I've bought over the past few weeks is the dive light. This dive light is insane. It's so bright. I mean, it's just so bright, and it's hot. It's actually pretty hot. And to show how bright this thing is, I'm gonna turn off the light in here. Lights off. Dive light on. Lights up the entire room. I mean, this is just the perfect tool for a blackout or a power outage. Ooh, ooh, ah!
Find a tree and some hooks.
All right, everything is all packed up. Got hooked up with a dive hood. All the tanks are packed up, and now we're heading to the lake. YouTube, please don't copyright strike me. Here's what the song is, and here's the radio station. All right, so I got here really late. I gotta get moving, but here I've got my tank and my PCD, my equipment. All my stuff here. I gotta go. Oh boy, I'm in a bad navigation error. Got everything but the kitchen sink on. Got an S&P, a spool, dive computer, dive compass, hood, booties. Here's the cutting device. Weight pockets. It's hot in here. I gotta get in the water soon. This is all just sweat. I sweat so much. We haven't even gotten in the water yet. So we just got done with the first dive, the shore dive, which was extremely freaking cold. I do not have gloves, and I just have I don't have a layer under my wetsuit, and I am absolutely freezing right now. Just look at my hand. Look how white that is. I can't feel anything right now in that hand. Look at that. I don't know how many more of these I can do. We're supposed to do 2 more today and 3 more tomorrow. Or is it, I don't know. I can't think right now. My brain's too cold. Here's the actual location. Here's the first look that y'all will get. We got a bunch of seagulls over here. Just came from over by those barrels. Underneath there's a platform. It looks kind of like a mini boxing ring. We did some skill checks. Over here we got some divers in the water. We got people with their SMBs out. They're as they're nicknamed, safety sausages. During the dive I was just on, my SMB actually fell off and the spool fell all the way to the bottom. All suited up again. We're gonna do our deep dive this time. It's gonna be so cold. I'm getting tired. The cold is making me weak. Here we got poor souls about to go on the deep dive. All these poor souls. We're all so cold. We're all so cold. Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, I'm gonna have to blur that out. Well, it turns out I'm done for the day. On the end of our deep dive, we our dive instructor was waiting for us on the platform, and she asked if we wanted to do our navigation dive right after this because we had to wrap up because unless we moved a little quicker, we would be here all day. So right after our deep dive, we did the navigation dive. I wanted to do the deep dive again. That was really fun. We went down into this 10 foot diameter metal tube. There was absolutely no visibility, and it was just really fun. Then the navigation dive, that was a little bit of a mess. We couldn't find our way back to the underwater platform that we were supposed to go to. We were supposed to do a square pattern, a triangle pattern, and then just a reciprocal pattern where it's just a line back and forth. The only one I was able to do successfully was the friggin' line back and forth. Let's see just how much water is still in here. Alright, I'm done with all of my dives for the day. Just here at Waffle House, getting some food. Haven't eaten much today. I'm in need of some good food. I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I can use a nap. Hopefully the food will put me to sleep. Day 2 of the scuba trip. Hopefully this time I won't be so late. All loaded up. Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. We are back at the lake. It's time to put on a partially wet wetsuit, which will be lovely. About to go on my search and recovery dive. We got all these people here. About to be cold again. Lost my cutting device on the last dive, but I found it again. It's all right.
We have the same one. I just thought it was mine. Because
Yeah.
didn't see mine yesterday, but I had it.
Yeah, I just thought it fell off my BCD.
No, I did because I found it over there.
Yeah, I don't remember. Maybe I took it off my BCD, so I just wouldn't forget to.
I put it on your dive computer.
Well, that's a good idea.
The strap. I put the strap in my dive, so it just sits right here, so I can just pull it if I need it.
That's a good idea. Oh, this is still wet from last time. Yeah, from yesterday. It's so itchy. It's so itchy. There goes the first wave. We over here, we got the search and rescue recovery dive. And over there, there's the wreck dive. They're already underwater. Probably looking at the statue of King Kong. Yeah, me and my buddy got stuck in the second group. We're the only ones out of the water right now. Everyone else is probably freezing their butts off, but still, we all want to get this over with. Well, just got finished with my dive. We were supposed to do the recovery dive, but the visibility down there was so bad that we couldn't even see our compass. That was literally right on our hand. We couldn't see the compass. We ended up just skipping the recovery dive and just doing the wreck dive. Went down to the statue of King Kong. That was kind of fun. I positioned myself in his mouth. He had his mouth open, just screaming, bulging eyes. It was not exactly what I expected it to look like, but still kind of pretty cool. And then from there, we had to navigate underwater all the way back to the platform from King Kong. And my dive buddy's compass wasn't working, so I had to do it all. Navigation in my family is our navigation skills are not good. I'm surprised I actually got us back there. So I ended up only having one dive today. Guess we all finished up early. That water is so cold. It's Mardi Gras weekend right now. I don't drink, but I just might go to, in order to warm up, I just might go to Mardi Gras and just do whiskey shots. It was that cold. Well, that is the end of the dive trip. Very cold. Fun, but cold. Now all we'd have to do is the cleanup. Heading back to Galveston. There's a train in the way, so I'm just gonna stop at Buc-ee's here. Just chill until the train passes. This here might be the first one. This might be the original Buc-ee's. It's small enough to beat it. The original one was. It's around Lake Jackson, and I'm in Lake Jackson right now, so this might be it. Half the dive crew is here waiting on the train. It's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, I know. That would be cool. That would be so cool if it was an actual. Oh, that's an osprey with a fish. It would be so cool if it was an actual chocolate bayou. Oh, we just call it that because of the color. We all have fun on that trip?
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. Key up, key up. It sucks that you can't take a hot shower after diving. Downstairs in the lobby of my dorm hall, they're gonna have these little goodie bags for Mardi Gras. And in these goodie bags are one of these. Thanks, A&M. Like I'm ever going to be in a position where I'll need one of these. What do you want me to do with this? Make a giraffe? At least I got some beads. Mardi Gras! Alright, that's the end of my dive trip. Thanks for sticking till the end. See y'all next time. Still need a warm up. There's gonna be a heartache tonight, a heartache tonight, oh. It's gonna be a heartache tonight, I know. Whoa. Some